Chelsea FC vs Manchester United 5th of the 2nd 2012 SelMcKenzie Selzer-McKenzie. Author D.Selzer-McKenzie. My tip: win for Manchester. Although these two teams get separated in the table by 12 points, the duels of the two organisations have always attracted great attention of the football fans. This also becomes the case in this duel of the 24th round of the Premier League. The current master from Manchester at present, covers the second position in the league, is put worse during Chelsea FC 2 squares, but the placing never was in its direct meetings of great importance because every duel of these teams was primarily dependent on the inspiration of single players. In the last 2 seasons these were the champion Talk Devils much more successfully, because they have triumphed even 5 times, 2 times in the Championship, 2 times in //League/ and once in the English Super Cup. During Chelsea FC only at the beginning of the last year in //League/ the Premier has won. The beginning, 5th of the 2nd 2012, 17. The only victory have celebrated the Blues ahead of fans of one's own, so that they hope for a great support of the platforms this time, too, to come to the triumph via the big rival. Every other scenario would mean the definite farewell to the finals. For this table situation they are to blame for the most part because they have got hold of 1 point each in the last 2 guest appearances at the climbers Norwich and Swansea City Centre, so that the previous victory over the Wolves and Sunderland has given the Stamford Bridge of apparent a false hope of the team. However, coach believes Villa has furthermore that his boys can seek the leading duo from Manchester, but they need the victory from this great derby to reach this. The young, they will not simply have it at all because they have to fight with the numerous failures, though. Longer, already Drogba and Kalau do not do it because they have obligations at the Africa Cup, while Mikel and Lampard are injured from former times. They still have attached Ramires and Terry to them, while Ashley Cole has got the red card in the duel against Swansea City Centre. There will therefore be some changes to the list, primarily in the defence, because Ivanovic shall come onto the left outside while Terry on the position of the defender of the new entry Cahill is represented. Expected list: Chelsea, Sech, Bosingwa, Cahill, Lewis, Ivanovic, Romu, Morales, Malouda, Sturridge, Torres, Mota. After 3 victories in sequence, of which this one is the most important in the distance against Arsenal on the day before last, the current English master is Pontegleich with the town rival City Centre. City Centre was conquered by Overton the last day, while the charges of the coach Ferguson have won against Stoke City Centre, and to be more precise, although they had to get by without several regular players. Their attackers Berbatov have this situation, and Hernandez obtains in the best way made use and 1 goal each. Due to this good game, the Mexican go-getter probably will be in the first crew, during whom again recovered Rooney will for certain get the advantage over the experienced Bulgarian. The again recovered Nani, Young and Cleverley still return into the team, but we doubt that Ferguson will risk to employ these players from the first minute, particularly since the other players are in a very good form from the midfield. The hurt Vidic, Jonas and Fabio are missing in the defence, but Ferdinand has recently come back, so that the situation is not alarming. In the goal the young Deji will stand because Lindegaard has hurt itself at the last training. The midfield players Fletcher and Anderson, as well as the go-getter Owen Still, will be cancelled. Expected list: United, Deji, Sampling, Ferdinand, Evans, Evra, Valencia, Carrick, Park, Giggs, Rooney, Hernandez. Independently that the guests seem much more compact and safer lately, we have decided to give the home team an easy advantage in this derby because perhaps this is their last chance to follow the fight for the title.